such a good time on Hollywood Squares.
Yes, we did. That was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I had a great time. The snacks was good.
Good.
Okay. It was Hollywood
That's
Squares
important. There are cocktails.
They have cocktails. They got snacks. Okay. They had wings.
Very important.
And then those squares is actually, it was so dangerous. That's what made it kind of fun because they really are stacked up and you have to like climb these very narrow stairs. It's a really dangerous show. Maybe it wasn't that great. No, but I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of laughs. We had a lot of fun.
I remember you saying that you watched Fever Pitch, a film.
One of my favorite movies of all time. So random.
It's so random. And you said that you watch it, like, consistently.
Let me show you. This is how I watch Fever Pitch. I grab my pillow. You see how you sitting there? And I literally sit like this and watch Fever Pitch. Because I love it. I mean, like, I'm a real Fever Pitch fan. I really want to do another version of that movie, but as a Cubs fan.
You should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not to dive right in, but I heard that you would like for your mom to try dating. Is this true?
Yeah. At first, I was nervous because I didn't want someone to, like, you know, bang my mom. No, it's terrifying.
So, has she dated?
She's never dated. It's been like 22, 23 years since my dad passed. She never dated. And when I asked her, she was like, that's my guy. And that's so sad. But now I think she'd, you know, like to have a partner and just someone to, like, hang out with. So, you know, I don't have to do it so much. Yeah.
Did you know she wasn't ever dating? Did you assume she was dating?
I thought she was just, like, a great mom and hiding it.
Because that's what us moms would, I think, do is I think it would take a very long time for me to introduce someone to the kids, but I also haven't really dated anyone seriously enough.
Like, he's a grown-up. He's not like a little...
He feels little in that, like, in that sense of when she would hide it from him because you don't want to, like, rock the boat.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, and to be fair, I'm a very easable, rockable boat. So I think she's very careful.
But if there's any single moms out there, it is confusing to try to bring someone into the dynamic.
Yeah. Well, that's true. So, like, I mean, I have a blended family, right? I'm engaged.
Mazel tov, and I'm not Jewish. But my daughters are.
But here we go. It was very interesting because you do take your time with that, right? And that's for dads and for moms. Once it works, though, the blended family works. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. They get along all really well too. It's really cool.
I mean, it's so ideal, and I think us moms are very concerned with how everything affects our kids. And so you tend to...
Why you don't think dads think like that? I think like that.
Because I'm a woman and I don't know the man's plate, but I want to know...
Because dads, we think the same... Because, you know, it was funny because, like, most of the time, everybody think the dads got it together. Because I feel like the kids feel bad for the mom. They're like, oh, mom, you need... Like what Peter's doing.
Yeah.
But when the dad... Like, with dads, nobody care about us being single. They think we out here living in these streets, having a great time. And most of the time, I was at home, like, by myself, like, I miss my babies. Like, I'm sleeping in their beds.
Men are equally sad.
We really are. I think we're sadder, actually.
We're actually sadder,
Because we can't tell nobody for real.
Yeah.
Can I have your hands? I just have to say that as a female, this is our dream.
We got to put your elbows on Pete's legs. We're gonna bring Pete into this infection. We're just here, Pete.
This is really
We're having this moment right here.
This is very nice.
It's happening right now, Pete.
Yes, it is.
I needed to know this. I needed to know that men feel the same way.
We do.
How did you meet your fiancé, may I ask?
You know, it's interesting because, like, we met... The first time we met, so the youngest girls were on a sitcom called Keenan. They was on Keenan show. They played his daughter.
Oh, wow.
And so when everybody was doing a COVID test and we was all testing in the same studio, and me and her had the same G-Wagons at the time. And she was just fine in her white G-Wagon. And so I could see her, and I got the window rolled down. I'm trying to look cool. I didn't put my foot up, trying to do a cool pose. And she was not paying me any attention. But one of the girls in the back was like, hey, Mom, you and that man has the same car. Y'all should get married. And she was just like, be quiet. We ain't got our test results yet, right? And so we meet again randomly at a screening, right, for a good friend of ours. And I went on the mic and said something nice about our friend. And she walked over to me and she was like, what you said was so sweet and so heartfelt. And I know you made her night by doing that. And if I could be honest, right, I come to this thing, I was with 2 other girls. I was in these streets. And so, but I couldn't stop looking at her and thinking, she was so sweet to me, I couldn't stop thinking about her. So I went to my friend's page and stalked her page to find her. And then once again, grabbed my pillow and I was sitting in my bed, like going through the rabbit hole, looking at her page. And just saw how amazing of a mom she is and just her, just amazing. And her daughters were volunteering at one of the shelters in LA and it was raising money and I decided just to pay off whatever, you know what I mean?
I just love that you're holding a pillow, scrolling, figuring out how to like finish off the charity fund and find her. And my partner, Nan Pete, has always said, if a man wants to find you, men build bridges. Do you think that's true? Because I have other girlfriends that say, no, men might not ask you out, you have to call them. Who's right?
Sometimes guys, like I'm the girl, I think, whenever I'm in a relationship. So some guys are shy and like when a lady's like, hey, you know.
They do?
Yeah.
They like assertiveness?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I grew up all ladies in the house, so I act pretty feminine.
Okay. We have to go to a quick commercial break. I don't want to, but good news, we'll be right back.